this girl is so bad. It's so good. And by the way, I've already started getting ostracized by cruiser riders. They've stopped waving at me. I'm very sad. Oh, that one waved. Yay! I'm not completely ostracized by everybody. I just started laughing. I'm like, if I switched up bikes, that same person who didn't wave at me would wave at me. It's just kind of funny. Nice. Nice. Oh, hi puppies. That person's smart. They're making their dog carry their groceries. Not even kidding. By the way, this when I first pushed this bike around, it is so light. I did some research on it. It weighs about 420 pounds wet. But yeah, that's how light this bike is. My Silverwing, not my Silverwing, my V-Star is about 600 pounds dry. I have to go put gas in though. It's the first time. I used up almost a tank of gas yesterday apparently. Oh my god, I'm going 92. Whoops. I did not realize I was going 92 in town. Oops. 90. I mean, it's not as insane as what it could be. I mean, 92 would be the equivalent of like 60 miles an hour in town. Yeah, I did that. And I didn't mean to. I just this bike is so quick. Like, it accelerates extremely well. And I have not gotten it past third gear yet. I mean, right now, I'm going through town. I'm in second gear, and I'm at 86 kilometers. This is a 50-kilometer road, so I gotta be careful. I'm gonna get ticketed so badly. And I mean, the worst part about it is, I'm looking and I'm like, I'm riding, and it doesn't feel like I'm going that fast at all. This bike's gonna get me in trouble because it doesn't feel like we're going fast. We just are. Holy I didn't do it! You didn't see a thing? Oh no, I didn't do that. No, I accelerated. And like we went into an 80 section. And I may or may not have gotten up to about 130 in an 80. Bad Amy. Very bad Amy. I really do need to get some better gear though. I have this feeling I need some actual pants that are gonna not shred to pieces when I fall. If I fall. Oh god. I don't like these things. Why did I go this way? Great bridge! Ha! I hate these things. Hey dude! You dumb Oh my god. Well, I've just come off of the scarier part of the ride, which is the Great Bridge, and this person decides, you know what, I'm not even gonna hesitate, I'm just gonna go with the bike that's sitting right there 5 feet away. Okay, it's not quite 5 feet. It was more like 15 feet, just because I was going a wee bit on the slow side when it came to going over the Great Bridge. Oh, yep, I don't know what you're talking about. It's ridiculous. It really is. How quick she can accelerate. Like, I have to actually look through my service manual and find out at what rev point I need to be switching, because I have no idea with this bike. I don't know if I'm supposed to be letting it sit at about 5,000 RPM or not. Even in 5th gear, I'm at 4,000. I have to get used to the bike and get used, because I'm so used to being on my cruiser, so I know exactly where my rev point is on the cruiser. But this one's got 13,000 RPM available to me. The other one my cruiser's got a whole lot less. Well, that explains much. But I mean, I also knew that I was going to have to do some reading on this. I'm also running it in rain mode. Why am I running it in rain mode? I don't know. Ow! I just got smacked in the neck by a bee. But yeah, they told me things like don't pass in second. Hi wind. Hi wind. That was a nice gust. transport truck passed me and gave me a nice gust of wind and pushed me halfway across the road. This bike's a lot lighter. When the wind hits it, it moves it. It's kind of nice to have a quieter bike so I can actually hear what's happening. What in the world is that? That is a very tiny car. It's kind of nice to be able to actually hear everything. Oh, I guess I probably need to go put some gas in too. That might be a thing, because I'm on 1 bar. It's so strange having a gas gauge. There's a gas station up here I'll go to. And put jet fuel in this thing, because that's what it needs, jet fuel. Okay, so now this is going to be fun. I've never actually put fuel in this thing before. Hi, fuel tank.
It goes in the mustard.
Yeah. Oh, look, I don't have to move it. It stays right there. No, I don't want to authorize for $200. Who authorizes their vehicle for $200? Really? The weirdest part is my gas cap's in a different location on this bike. It's in the center of the tank instead of off to the one side. So I'm just finishing up my day of riding and just kind of going home now. Figured I'd give you a synopsis of my favorite things about this bike, because good God, she's amazing and deserves every bit of the oh my God amazing that you can give her. Just a really good all-around bike. Very quick to accelerate, easy to use, the brakes are phenomenal. You know, like just a all-around good little bike. And I'm so excited that she's mine. Doing my best not to do anything super crazy, because, you know, that's not really me. Outside of maybe getting a little fast at times, but I mean, not doing too much. Just kind of cruising, kind of enjoying or getting used to it. I know that I haven't taken it on the highway yet, but you know what? I don't really do a whole lot of highway riding unless I'm going to someplace in particular, because the whole point of riding isn't necessarily to do the highway. Like, I don't know. Highway isn't really what I ride for. I like being on country roads. I like being on twisties. I like being on places where there's not a hell of a lot of traffic, because traffic sucks. So I got some videos, I got some photos. Hopefully we can get a really good little first ride out for you so you can enjoy it. But yeah, no, it's not really my first ride, but it's definitely my first day of riding without having a destination in mind. So I just kind of got on the bike and rode out of town in whatever direction I felt like. I ended up doing a ride that I do quite often, because I wanted to see what it would be like on a different bike. I'm gonna have to ask somebody, because it's got a weird little thing that this bike does, and I'm not sure if it's just me or if it's the bike and it's just not used to what it does, but it does like this strange thing. Like, so every so often it'll kind of jerk forward, and I'm pretty certain it's not my hands being not steady on the throttle. So it's not doing it as much now that I'm in rain mode. I put myself at, oh, there it goes, right there. It has like a weird little stutter that it does. I'm not really certain, so I'm gonna have to ask someone who has this bike if they've noticed this little stutter that it does. It's like like I rolled off the throttle, but it rolled off the throttle and popped on the brake for like half a second, and I didn't do any of that. So not sure if that's the bike or if that's just me being new to the bike and not quite used to all of its quirks and the way it runs. So I will ask somebody who has one if that is something that is normal. But it's definitely something that I'm going to ask, because if it's an actual issue with the bike, I'm going to want them to fix it before my warranty's up. You know, seeing I've just got it, I'm not getting rid of this bike anytime soon, but I would like it running up to the standards that I'm used to, which is very well.